Hello, welcome to Telestaff. What we're going to go over today is how to build the duty chief schedule and on-call chief schedule for a 3-week period, covering duty chief Maddock, Smith, and the Lakeside chief. We're going to do August 14th through September 3rd, and the duty chief cycles for those three. So the duty chief cycle starts on August 14th. So we'll go to August 14th, and we are in Santee production, and we're logged in. And this is the beginning of the cycle for Richard Maddock's duty chief cycle. We'll right click on the schedule. We'll go to Unit, Deploy, and we're going to deploy Richard Maddock for the duty chief and on-call chief for that day. Here's the deploy unit that comes up. We change the unit number. We go to duty chief, and the shift is the duty chief A for this day. So you pick duty chief A. There are 2 duty chiefs clicked. Just unclick one of them, and then go down here and hit apply, and that's created. While we're still on the same day, we're going to do the on-call chief. So we go to unit, we scroll down to on-call chief, change the shift to on-call chief A. The box is checked, it's for 24 hours, and then we go ahead and hit OK. And for that day, it will go ahead and bring up the 2 duty chiefs and on-call chief. We'll do the same for the 15th. Okay, this will be the next day. We go down to Unit, Deploy, drop down the unit to duty chief, and we go to the shift, and it's duty chief A. And we'll just go ahead, uncheck the box, we hit apply, and here we'll do the on-call chief. We pick it. The shift is on-call chief A. We have to make sure that the unit and the shift, that they both say on-call or duty, and then we would hit OK, and there's the 2. You could repeat this for his whole duty cycle. So the 14th through the 20th would be Chief Maddock, and then when we have all the blanks, we would go over here to our people filter, and just drag in Chief Maddock to both these positions. It's going to give you this warning. It's already on the period. Hit yes. We change this to the duty chief pay code right here, and hit yes. And we do that for all those openings of Chief Maddock. And then on the next cycle of August 21st, we would do the same thing. This is Chief Smith's cycle. Unit, Deploy, go down to the unit, it's a duty chief. The shift is, make sure it's the duty chief B cycle, okay, for Chief Smith. Unclick one of the duty chiefs, so we only get one of them, 0800 to 0800 on 0821. We're going to hit apply, and that keeps this window open, so on the same at the same time we can do the on-call chief. Pick on-call chief. Make sure we change this shift. Do not leave this shift or it will mess up the schedule. So we go to on-call chief. On-call chief, on-call chief B, 1 check mark, 24 hours. Now we hit OK. And there is the 2 openings that we need. We would drag Rich Smith over into both these positions, and we would duplicate that through August 21st to August 27th. Go to the next duty chief cycle of August 28th to September 3rd. This is the Lakeside cycle. As you see, the duty chief for Lakeside 4106 has the duty from 1700 to 0800. So we need to put in the chief for 0800 to 1700. And then we need to have on-call chief. So we do the same thing. We'll go to Unit, Deploy. There are some different steps in this though. we are going to have a duty chief, okay, but it's not going to be a duty chief C Lakeside. It's going to be duty chief C, and you can see it deploys from 0800 to 1700. Again, there's two of them that deploy. Uncheck one of them, and we'll hit apply, and that creates that position. But since we're on the same day, we now will deploy the on-call chief, which is done the same way. We change the shift to on-call chief C. You'll see 0800 to 0800 for 24 hours, and we hit OK. And there it is. You see that the 08 to 1700 is empty, and the on-call chief is empty, and then you drag over whoever's going to cover the duty that day from 8 to 5, and for the on-call, drag them in. Okay? And then on the weekend, when we go to the 1st of September, you'll see that Lakeside is here covering the duty the whole time, which is appropriate. All we'll have to do is deploy, unit deploy, the on-call chief for 24 hours. So we'll go to unit, on-call chief. Again, make sure that the shift meets the unit, on-call chief C, 0800 to 0800 for 24 hours. Hit OK. And drop in whoever is going to have the on-call chief for that day and give them the duty chief work code, and then you're done. Repeat it for the Sunday, and that will take care of the 3-week cycle for all 3 duty chiefs working the schedule. Take the duty for a partial time, then just deploy them for that partial time, and then redeploy another one for the other time. If you have any questions, please feel free, and have happy time telestaffing. Thank you.